Fox, Falco, Wolf. Everyone seems to say that Crystal is the next clear-cut character to include. But what about Slippy? You can't forget Slippy. He's Fox's sidekick. He's the Tails to Fox's Sonic. So with this video, I will start to go over the moveset of Fox, Falco, Slippy, Wolf, and for the heck of it, Crystal as well. The Starfox entrance could be the R-Wing, or in Wolf's case, the Wolfin, but that seems more suitable for an all-star entrance. So instead, full body dialogue, box type thingy appears. The static solidifies and forms the Starfox character, running. I mean, running down long hallways is what Team Starfox does best, and I'm pretty sure Starwolf will be decent at it as well. Perhaps the character's role can be displayed for the all-star entrance or both. Speaking of all-star entrances, the R-Wing 2, the personal fighter jets, the characters leap out of them. So that's the R-Wing 2, the Wolfin, the Bullfrog, the Skyclaw, and the Cloud Runner. I should mention that although I really like Fox's design in Assault, I refer to the appearance, not his outfit. I despise Falco's. I refer to both appearance and outfit. And it's best that we stick to a blend of the more general styles, with enhanced graphics at least. Slippy, however, should stick to his yellow jumpsuit. It shows how he's more of a mechanic, like another yellow sidekick I know. And Crystal may use her original outfit, but her Starfox suit should be her standard one. And she can also change into her Cornerian colors, as all Starfox team crew members, minus Falco, should do. Wolf can instead have a color swap that alludes to Panther. Starfox characters, because of their detailed techie design, really have some of the coolest palette swaps in the game. I'm serious. Let's move on to the movesets, where Fox is about speed and agility, Falco is about precision and combo, Wolf is about having an offensive defense, Slippy is about awkward ability and power, and Crystal brings staff wielding to Smash Bros, having a mix of power hits and combo hits. For the most part, all 5 Starfox characters follow this moveset structure that the 3 in Brawl trended. That is, they have a blaster, a reflector, a speedy recovery attack, a slower 360-degree trace recovery, and yeah, that's basically it. This may be the standard template, but you will see how much this can vary. Creative ideals will make all 5 characters very distinct.
Let's start with the blaster moves. Falco's blaster remains the same. He is given the ability to angle the shot vertical or diagonal, although for the sake of being to use it swiftly, the first shot is meant to be horizontal. Skilled players will be able to aim their shot with more precision, unless you're changing the type of character Falco is, giving him a sniper rifle wouldn't work. So, it just wouldn't cohere with his existing moveset. Slippy gets the plasma shot to use. It takes longer to shoot than Falco's shot, but that's not bad. The plasma shot is powerful. Normally 2 beams are shot that do electrical damage. If an opponent is taking damage from a shot already, the second one would pass right through. In this manner, it's a good move for multiple opponents. If you tap the button right when Slippy fires, however, only one shot at 1.5 times the power of a regular shot will be released. The shot it looks similar to Wolf's blaster in appearance, but that's okay because Wolf is going to get a brand new blaster. Wolf now has the Zapper that was uniquely installed on Panther's Wolfin and Starfox. This death shot not only travels slowly, but it takes a long time to load. It can be considered the Falcon Punch of projectiles. If you simply tap the button, the move will come out slightly quicker, but if you hold the button for a short while, Wolf will hold his gun over his head for a moment and then swipe down harshly. When hit with the scythe, you fly perfectly horizontal so that if by any sort of lucky chance, Wolf will be able to follow up with the beam that just kills you straight on. It should also be noted that the Zapper is not fired perfectly horizontally. It angles ever so slightly upward so that if Kirby is crouching on the other side of Final Destination, the move would miss. The force of the shot pushes Wolf backwards, but that should be more of a benefit for Wolf. Get that little movement. Crystal's blaster is the fire shot, of course, from her staff. It takes long to come out, but not as long as Wolf's. Also, Crystal is free to step back and forth when she's loading the move. The shot looks somewhat like and acts very similarly to Din's fire. As it travels, it increases in speed and blast radius, but decreases in power. But don't get me wrong, Crystal cannot control the path of her fire blaster, it just goes straight on. The next idea came more from Peaceado Man, which Fox having the ability to charge the blaster. And at the first level, the blaster is the one that we're familiar with it when it comes to Fox. At the second level is Fox's twin laser. So this depends. The levels depend on how long you hold the button for. And at the third level, just hold it for a good while. Would be Slippy's plasma shot, but that's not really fair to Falco and Slippy. But consider this: Fox can aim the shot like Falco can, and Fox won't be able to have the super shot that Slippy can execute. Also, charging the shot takes longer than Slippy and Falco can perform on their own. So it's well balanced. The reflector. We could talk about the reflector now. Fox, Falco's, and Wolf's deflectors are all very different enough, so they work very well. I would only make it so that Falco can kick his reflector upwards and downwards. Also, on the way back to Falco, the reflector should still reflect if it hasn't done so yet. Slippy's reflector will turn him invisible for 2 seconds after using the move. It will take long to come out, and he can't hold the move like Fox and Wolf. Crystal's reflector, generated by her staff, takes longer to come out. However, she can freely move around with it for less than 2 seconds after using it. One strategy may be to use this move and then immediately follow using her more time-consuming blaster that may otherwise leave her wide in the open. Wolf's reflector is the strongest, and the staff barrier barely reflects at all. Third, we have the recovery technique. The Firefox, Firebird, and Wolf Kick all make a return, only the Wolf Kick will be renamed either the Electric Wolf or the Ice Wolf, along with the Impropria effect. I couldn't decide between electricity or the ability to freeze your opponents upon the splash. My vote goes more towards the electricity. I think it's more suitable for Wolf. The Fire Falco is different because, 1, the flames at the beginning are weak but with a thick width. 2, it travels further. 3, there's less charging time. And 4, you can curve the path in the same manner of Lucario's extreme speed. Those 4 things should make it different enough, but Firefox is even more different. Conversely, it has more intense flames. They protect them more in the charging stage, which is slightly longer. Where the Firebird drills the target with rapid damage, Fox's technique has more harsh, and it's more harsh and with knockback. Finally, Fox's move leaves a weak trail of flames, which Falco's move will not do. Moving on, Crystal's move is similar to these 3 moves. It's the Staff Rocket. It travels far, but can only be directed so that the vertical velocity is greater or equal to its horizontal velocity. That means there is a 90-degree range. And she cannot go downward or horizontal, but if you try to do so, Crystal will in turn change the boosting move into a harsh swipe with her staff. But if you do use her move as a recovery, you can actually make it a tether recovery so that if she doesn't reach the ledge, the staff will actually magnetically grab it for her, and then she'll swoop on to the ledge. Keep in mind that this only works if you're underneath it, because she only moves up with it. So that's a little weakness when it comes to her recovery. Now Slippy has his own weaknesses with his recovery. It is very different. It's the G Diffuser Jetpack, and it acts like Mario's rocket nozzle from Super Mario Sunshine. It's a super high vertical recovery, but the charging time is extremely long and the full extent is mandatory. That being said, Slippy is able to completely use attacks and run around as the move charges. And so consider you're recovering from a low spot. You should make sure that you start up the move before utilizing Slippy's mid-air jump. And finally, we have the recovery attack move, which not all 5 characters will have. Only Wolf and Fox will have it. Falco's Phantasma will be taken away. And Slippy and Crystal will not recreate this move in any sense.
So now we have Fox and Wolf with 4 moves and the rest with 3, but as you should know by now I include 5.5 to 6 moves for each character. I will upload separate videos for each of the characters finishing their moveset, the remaining aspects of which have absolutely no comparison for the other members of the Starfox series. I hope that even in this comparison video, you saw how different they are already. Thanks for watching.